2019 season began at beautiful Savannah Quarters in Pooler with the second playing of the Mixed Team Championship. Aubrey Street and Michael Borton took home the title after finishing at 3 under par for the 36-hole championship. We then headed to Houston Lake Country Club in Perry and Southern Landings Golf Club in Warner Robins for the 4-ball tournament. Father-son duo Mike and Nash Nance fired back-to-back 7 under par 65 to help propel them to the title in the 54-hole event. Due to a weather delay during the final day, it was a race against the clock at Kinderloo Forest Golf Club in Valdosta for the Senior and Super Senior Match Play Championships. Bob Royak defeated Jack Hall in a 2018 rematch in the Senior Match Play Championship, while Don Marsh took down Georgia Golf Hall of Famer Bill Blaylock in the Super Senior Match Play Championship. At Governor's Town Club in Ackworth for the 4-ball championship, Buck Brumlow and Samuel Lape fired back-to-back 64s in the final 2 rounds to capture the trophy by 2 strokes. The Mid-Amateur Championship headed to the River Club in Sewanee and provided a tough challenge for competitors. Soon-to-be Georgia Golf Hall of Famer David Knoll Jr. was the only player to post multiple rounds in red figures, including a final round 4 under par 68 to win his 4th Mid-Amateur crown. It was the Megan Schofield Show at the Women's Match Play Championship hosted at Glenarvan Country Club in Thomasville this past May. Schofield was low medalist in stroke play, earning the top seed, and trailed for just 2 holes during her 4 matches on her way to victory. In the Senior Women's Match Play Championship at Glenarvan, Cheryl Grigg earned the 4 seed, but saved her best for the match play portion. Grigg never trailed in any of her 3 matches and won 2 by 6 and 5 margin to claim her first win at the championship. The domination continued in mid-June when Ansley Cowart cruised to victory at the Girls' Championship by 9 strokes. Cowart finished at 9 under par at Harbor Club in Greensboro and was the lone player under par. The Junior Championship at Augusta Country Club provided a little more drama, with Brock Hoover, Jack Bolcha, and Bruce Murphy all tied at 8 under par after 2 rounds. But it was Hoover who fired a final round 69 to eventually claim the prestigious trophy by 2 strokes. Much like the Junior Championship, the Georgia Women's Amateur at Atlanta Athletic Club later that month also featured a 3-way tie going into the final round. Rinko Mitsunaga, Ansley Cowart, and Ava Morel were all tied at 1 over par after 2 rounds. It was Mitsunaga who came out victorious with a final round 3 over par 75 to win by 2 strokes over Christian Carr and Ket Vanderpool. July began with the inaugural Junior Boys and Junior Girls Match Play Championships at the University of Georgia Golf Course in Athens. It was Andrew Hughes and Lorelei Cowart who captured both championships respectively and etched their names in history as the inaugural winners. Ansley Golf Club set in Down Creek was the perfect location for the 98th Georgia Amateur Championship, providing a beautiful but challenging layout for competitors. Going into the final round, Jonathan Kepler led Ben Carr by 2 strokes, and that remained the case going into the back 9. Kepler was able to pick up 2 more strokes in the first 3 holes on the back and held on to win the coveted Robert H. Martin Trophy by 3 strokes over Timothy Schutzel, who birdied his final 4 holes to finish second alone. Some of the brightest stars in junior golf participated in the Georgia-South Carolina Junior Challenge matches this summer in South Carolina. The boys played at the Country Club of Spartanburg in late July, and the girls at Palmetto Hall in Hilton Head in August, with both teams coming up just short of victory. The first playoff for the 2019 competition year took place at Big Canoe Golf Club in Jasper at the Top 60 Women's Classic. Kate Owens and Sarah Gallagher battled in the playoff, with Owens coming out on top thanks to a birdie on the second playoff hole. At the GSGA Junior Tour Championship, Richard Borowski and Haley Hahn went home as Junior Tour champions after 54 holes at Barnsley Resort in Adairsville. The Super Senior Championship at Chateau Alon Golf Club in Braselton provided the second playoff of the year. Don Russell started the final round 2 shots back of Kurt Knorr and 1 shot back of Don Marsh. Russell fired a 1 over par 72 to finish an even par for the championship along with Marsh. The duo headed back to the 18th hole for the playoff, and it was Russell who knocked in his par attempt to take home the trophy. There was a little less drama at the Senior Women's and Super Senior Women's Championships at Green Island Country Club in Columbus. Deb Jackson fired the second lowest round of the event with a 4 over par 75 in the final round to win by 3 strokes over Brenda Pichter, who had the low round of the championship at 3 over par 74 in the final round. Bobby Sutler cruised to a 7-shot victory in the Super Senior Women's Championship. Arguably the top accomplishment of the year came in late August when Bob Royak captured the U.S. Senior Amateur Championship at Old Chatham Golf Club in Durham, North Carolina, winning 6 matches against the best senior amateurs in the country. Royak became the 3rd Georgian to win the national title, joining Doug Hansel in 2013 and Bill Plager in 1999. A little history was made in September at the Public Links Championship at Stonebridge Golf Club in Rome. Chris Waters won by 7 strokes over Billy Mitchell to claim his 3rd win at the event and tie Brent Sizemore for the most wins in championship history. Waters won in 2014 and 2016 as well. The Orchard Golf and Country Club in Clarksville hosted the Women's Team Championship, and Lori Souls and Diane Talbert took home the net championship by 5 strokes after finishing at 16 under par during the 36-hole championship. Betsy Butler and Phyllis Fossey finished as the low gross winners. Royak's domination would continue 1 month after his national triumph. Royak edged out Billy Mitchell and Rusty Strawn at the Senior Championship at Cherokee Town and Country Club in Sandy Springs by 2 strokes after finishing at 5 under par for the 54-hole championship. Royak also won the championship in 2017. Rivermont Golf Club in Johns Creek hosted the Atlanta Amateur Match Play Championship, and Austin Mancia outlasted Harrison Meek in the final match to take home the trophy. Georgia had the honor of hosting the Southeastern Challenge match against our friends from the Alabama and Florida State Golf Associations at Kinderloo Forest Golf Club. Team Georgia trailed by 5 points going into their final day, but came roaring back, winning 17 of a possible 24 points available to each team to win by 4 points. Another honor came just a couple days later as Bobby Jones Golf Course in Atlanta hosted the inaugural GSGA Adaptive Golf Championship. After 36 holes, Tracy Raymond of Michigan took home the overall championship, while Kathy Walsh of Georgia won the women's title and Billy Fryer of Arkansas won the seeded division. November started with the inaugural Tournament of Champions, celebrating club champions from across the state at the Georgia Club in Staten. Chase Wood, William Pentecost, and Maley Buzzle won the men's, senior men's, and women's divisions respectively. The second Interclub Matches Championship followed at the Landings Club in Savannah on the Oak Ridge course, with the home team, the Landings Club, defending their turf and taking home the title. The Senior and Super Senior 4-Ball Championships headed to St. Simon's Island at Sea Palms Resort and King of Prince Golf Course respectively. Unfortunately, the final day of competition was canceled due to weather. Teammates Bob Royak and Doug Hansel captured the senior title thanks to an opening round 12 under par 59, which helped Royak finish the sweep of GSGA senior events in 2019. Larry Clark and Al Small won the Super Senior title for the 3rd consecutive year. The final event of the year featured the inaugural Peach Palmetto Women's Showdown, showcasing women amateur golfers from Georgia and South Carolina against one another at Reynolds Lake Oconee, the preserve course. Team Georgia cruised to victory, winning 36 of a possible 48 points over the 2 days. That is a wrap on another incredible and memorable year. We look forward to seeing everyone on the course in 2020.